It's the 28th of the month. You wake up, check your phone, salary alert. That little notification hits your screen, and for just a second, your shoulders relax. Rent is covered. Groceries are covered. That credit card bill you were kind of avoiding, covered. And you think, okay, I'm fine. Not rich, not thriving, but fine. And that feeling, that relief, that's what keeps millions of people stuck in the exact same financial position for decades. Because here's the thing, monthly salaries don't just pay your bills, they train your brain. And today I want to talk about why monthly salaries feel incredibly safe right up until the moment they aren't. My name's Alex, and I spend way too much time thinking about how money quietly controls human behavior. And if you're someone who works hard, gets paid consistently, and still somehow feels like you're not actually getting ahead, make sure to hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if this helps you out. Because what we're going to talk about today is not obvious, but once you see it, you can't unsee it. Look, from the time we're kids, we're taught a very specific equation. Stable income equals financial safety. Get a good job, get paid every month, don't rock the boat. And on the surface, that sounds responsible. But here's what most people don't realize. A salary doesn't eliminate risk, it just hides it. And the reason it hides it so well is psychological. Here's the thing, the human brain loves predictability. Neuroscientists have shown that predictable rewards, like a monthly paycheck, reduce anxiety in the short term, even if the long-term outcome is worse. In fact, studies from behavioral economics show that people will often choose lower total income if it feels more predictable. Why? Because predictability feels like control, even when it's not. Let's walk through a simple example. Say you earn $4,000 per month after tax. Your brain does this math automatically. As long as I don't mess up too badly, another $4,000 is coming. So you plan around it. You take on $1,400 rent, $600 car payment, $300 subscriptions, phone, internet, $800 food and lifestyle, $500 debt payments. That's $3,600 gone before you even live. But because the money arrives again next month, it never feels dangerous. This is what I call rolling stability. You're not safe, you're just constantly rescued. This is where it gets really interesting, because the danger isn't that salaries are bad, it's that what they allow you to ignore. When income is predictable, expenses quietly harden. They turn from choices into obligations. And once your lifestyle requires your next paycheck, you've lost leverage. According to the Federal Reserve, nearly 60% of working adults would struggle to cover a $1,000 emergency without borrowing or selling something. Read that again. These are people with jobs, with salaries, with stability. And yet, one unexpected event, car repair, medical bill, job disruption, creates financial stress. Why? Because the system wasn't designed to build resilience. It was designed to maintain normal. Now, you might be thinking, Alex, yeah, but my job is secure. Okay, let's talk timelines. On average, job loss happens suddenly, severance is limited or non-existent, job searches take 3 to 6 months, expenses don't pause. So let's do the math. If your monthly expenses are $3,600 and you have $5,000 in savings, you're not 5 months safe, you're 6 weeks away from panic. Because stress doesn't start at zero, it starts the moment you realized your income stopped, but your life didn't. Here's another psychological trick salaries play on us. They become anchors. You don't ask, what would make me financially independent? You ask, what job pays slightly more than this one? So growth becomes incremental. You trade time for money, then a little more time for a little more money. Then you upgrade your life to match that. And suddenly, earning more doesn't make you freer, it just makes you harder to replace. Think of it like this. A salary is a treadmill with a roof over it. It feels safe because you're not exposed to the weather, but you're still running. In the moment the power cuts out, you're not moving forward anymore. You're falling. Now you might be thinking, Okay, Alex, but what's the alternative? Everyone needs a paycheck. And you're right, this isn't about quitting your job tomorrow. It's about understanding what your salary can't do for you. A salary pays bills, creates predictability, reduces short-term stress, but it does not build independence, protect you from system shocks, or scale without your time. And once you see that clearly, your strategy changes. Here's what most people don't realize. Financial safety doesn't come from where money comes from. It comes from how many days you can survive without it. That's the real metric. Not income, not job title, not salary size, but runway. The runway math. Let's make this painfully clear. If your monthly expenses are $3,600 and you have $3,600 saved, you have 1 month runway. If you have $10,800 saved, 3 months runway. If you have $21,600 saved, 6 months runway. Notice something? Your salary didn't change, but your power did. Here's why people avoid this truth. Because building runway requires temporary discomfort. It means saying no to lifestyle upgrades, not rewarding yourself every month, breaking the paycheck to paycheck cycle. And humans hate delayed gratification, but comfort now is traded for vulnerability later, every single time. So what do you actually do? Here's a simple framework. Step 1. Calculate your true monthly cost. Not your ideal budget, your real one. Include everything. Step 2. Build a 3-month cash buffer. Not investments, not crypto, cash. This isn't about returns, it's about sleep. Step 3. Reduce fixed expenses first. Subscriptions, car payments, lifestyle obligations. These are silent killers. Step 4. Add income that isn't time-locked. Freelance, digital products, dividends, anything that doesn't disappear if you stop showing up. The moment your survival stops depending on your next paycheck, you negotiate better. You say no more often. You think longer term. Your job stops being a lifeline. It becomes a tool. Look, monthly salaries feel safe because they smooth reality. But safety isn't about comfort, it's about options. And the goal isn't to reject stability, it's to outgrow dependence on it. If this video made you rethink how secure your income really is, hit the like button. It helps more than you think. Subscribe if you want more content that actually challenges how money works. And ask yourself this one question tonight. If my income stopped tomorrow, how long would my life stay the same? Because once you can answer that honestly, you're finally thinking clearly about money.